Alongside Brent Hubbs, I'm Austin Price. 2-minute drill on this Tuesday. Brent, got to hear from the coordinators today, got to hear from a trio of Vols, including Alontae Taylor, Jabari Small, and Omari Thomas. Alex Golesh talking health. Says they're as healthy as they've been in a long, long time. Expects Tennessee's running game to be, I won't say on point, but at the same time, they're going to have the opportunity because of the health to have some success.
Well, this is the run game that's not been very good the last couple of weeks because they haven't been 100% healthy. And to get Tyon Evans back from that ankle sprain at full speed, to get Cade Mays back out there, maybe not full speed, but close. Cooper Mays back out there. This is the first time in a month and a half that they're going to have their best 5 offensive linemen and their best running backs on the field with health. Jabari Small's healthy. This is a Kentucky defense that gives up a little over 100 yards a game on the ground. We'll see if Tennessee can hit some stuff in the run game, get going. They need more balance than what they've had the last couple of weeks.
Well, and when you think about, the fact that, Josh Heupel really almost gave them the whole week off last week. I mean, they practiced twice, the whole week. And I don't want to call them, like really after practice. I mean, just a good solid practice. He's clearly trying to get this team back nursed to as close to 100% as they can.
Well, the open date fell at a great time because it's a beat-up, banged-up football team, particularly on the offensive side of the ball, and he did. They took full advantage of trying to get guys in the training room and trying to get guys healthy and get them ready. This is a big game. I mean, Alontae Taylor talked about this, called this game personal. You're not supposed to lose to Kentucky if you're Tennessee. A lot of guys who were on this team a year ago remember what happened in that game. I mean, Tennessee was 2-0. And then they had the Georgia loss coming back. That was a big game, and Tennessee didn't get it done. Some of these veterans remember that. I think Tennessee will be ready to play Saturday night.
Yeah, and we'll expect that Kentucky will come out after 2 straight losses back at home to try to match the intensity earlier. But I do think that for a large portion of those kids in this locker room that have been here and know the history, Tennessee 33-3 in their last 36 matchups with the Cats. This is a game Tennessee traditionally wins, and I think Alontae and some of those Tennessee kids are going to let everybody know this is a game Tennessee wins.
It is, and finally, the last thing for me is just the continued appreciation for Hendon Hooker. Here's the guy who was, it was all about Joe Milton in the preseason, and Hendon Hooker's come in and really stabilized things, and it's clearly the MVP. I mean, he's the guy that everybody on offense trusts. Alex Golesh raved about his toughness and how they've got to use him, with his legs because he's a reckless runner and let him go. And Jabari Small very, very clear that he's the engine that makes this thing go. And to have him further healthy, I think is a big deal. His legs should be much better in this game than they were in the Alabama game.
He's Brent Hubbs. I'm Austin Price. 2-minute drill on Tuesday.